guys, and thanks for joining me today. I'll be doing a product review on a MAC item, which is this Matchmaster Foundation. It has SPF 15, it's 35 milliliters or 1.2 US fluid ounces, and it retails for $34. It already includes the pump, which if you're not familiar, you just twist and push down and just twist again and lock. Okay, this foundation is in the shade 3.0, which is what they matched me at my MAC counter. When I went in there, I went and told the lady, hey, I want a foundation that's good for every day, and I want a matte look, but I also want a natural look at the same time. So I wanted a foundation that kind of does both, which is what this foundation claims to do. It has a demi matte finish, which to have a natural look, just put it on and you're good to go. And if you want a matte look, just use a setting powder on top and you'll get a matte look. I mentioned that I wanted to have the same longevity with whatever finish I did opt for. Okay, so this foundation, I've been testing it for a week, and if I want a natural look, I've noticed that it fades throughout the day. Maybe it will last 2.5–3 hours before it starts fading and before it just looks ugly and like you just need to have a break and go reapply. Now, I do have combination oily skin. I'm not so oily, so I am on the less oily side, if that makes any sense, but I do get oily. And I do have dry areas, which are generally around my cheeks and like my temples and just like this area right away from the T-zone. If you are dry, normal to dry, or if you are acne prone, period, whenever you apply this foundation, it will cling onto those dry areas and it would just not look all that great. The Matchmaster Foundation line has about 12–14 shades. So if you ask me, there's not a shade for everybody. Okay, these shades are strictly for neutral individuals. It's a combination between a warm and cool shades. So if you are neutral and you have very hard time getting that perfect foundation because you're just neutral right there between one or the other, then I recommend you going into your MAC counter and asking for a sample or asking them to try it on and just walk out and go on about your day and think and know what you think about it before you actually do the purchase. The smell, if you are sensitive to fragrances or smells or whatever, don't get it. Don't get it, okay? Because I was conscious about the smell for like the first 2 hours that I ever wore this foundation, and it drove me insane. I kind of even thought for a moment there that I got a headache off of it, okay? This foundation is not watery. It does not run. It's fairly thin. It does have SPF 15, and on the box itself it says that if you are using it for sunscreen purposes, then to reapply every 2 hours. Now, on their MAC website, it does say that this foundation uses shade intelligence technology to bring customized shades in a flawless demi matte finish with medium buildable coverage. It is a medium coverage. If you like full coverage, just because this is a medium buildable, don't go for it, okay? Because you might not be happy. Just go ahead and opt for a full coverage foundation. It has a broad spectrum UVA, UVB, SPF 15 protection, gives perfect color purity without looking ashy or chalky. Now, this for me is not right. I do believe that it looks ashy throughout the day, and I don't like this. Now, this shade in particular is a little bit off from my color. My body is a little bit more yellow as opposed to the way the foundation sets. I will insert a little clip of a before applying and after application, so you kind of know what I'm talking about there. But anyways, moving on. It says it reduces shine on the skin surface and protects to absorb excess oil. Okay, I do get oily, like I've mentioned. I'm not so oily, but whenever I did get oily, it was a little tiny bit as from what I usually do get. So that's good. I do give that a plus. It does say it conditions and soothes the skin while minimizing the appearance of pores and imperfections. Okay, my pores around my nose are hidden whenever I wear this foundation, which means that it kind of clogs them, and if you see my pores, you can see the makeup in there, okay? So that's not a good thing. My pores around like my cheek area, they're a little bit big as opposed to all my other pores, but not as big as in my nose. and you can still kind of see those. So I'm not so sure that I give them a plus when they say that it reduces the appearance of pores, because they're there. If you want this foundation for special occasions, then just run the other way and go for a different foundation, because you're going to be taking pictures. This foundation gives you a white cast, okay? You're gonna look like a ghost in your pictures, and I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about using an iPhone 5 camera with flash, okay? If you're not using flash, then you might be fine depending on whatever lighting you're in. All in all, I recommend this foundation to those who are normal and those who are oily, okay? If you're normal and you like a natural look, then this might be for you. Now, if you are oily, then this is good if you set it with a powder to get a matte look. Based on my experience, I don't recommend it if you are more yellow or if you are more pink. Like if you go on the sun and you tan easily, stay away. If you burn easily, stay away as well. If it takes you a while and you don't really get a color change, then go for it. Although you get a lot of product in here, you know, you want to be happy with every pump that you get out of it, okay? You're not gonna be like, just because it's MAC, I'm gonna like it or whatever. Now, some MAC products do break people out, or they're known to break people out. This did not break me out, okay? Well, at least not yet. Maybe within, if I wear it longer, maybe 2-3 weeks from now, it'll break me out. I don't know. But based on that first week, it didn't break me out. So if you are sensitive and acne prone, then you might be good with this, but you know, every skin is different. So do try a sample of it.
I'm going to be applying this. I'm going to just take a pump and a half. Well, I'm just going to do one pump for now. I'm just going to take my brush. Well, I'm going to pat it down a little bit and pat it on my face. Now I don't have anything on. I don't have a primer. I don't have any moisturizer or any sunscreen or BB cream or anything like that. I don't have anything. So it's going on my bare skin. So I just pat it down like that and just use my brush and kind of stipple that in. Like so. Now on this side, I did have some scarring and redness and stuff like that. As you can see on this side, I do have like some scarring down below and more over here and redness and all that. And a couple of blemishes. So with just one application that covers lightly, it is a medium to full coverage foundation. And so they say. So that is one layer down in the cheeks and chin area. And I'm going to do my forehead and the center with half a pump. One layer. You can still see some blemishes and some scarring. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more, just half a pump.
I'll be returning it for a different shade in a different completely different foundation overall. So if you have any questions, comments, or have a doubt of something that I didn't yet address, let me know. I'll try my best to clear that doubt for you and save you guys some money, because I am a bargain shopper and I usually go for drugstore items anyway, so I know what a splurge it is to go from like maybe $8, $9, $10, $11, $12 to $34 plus tax, okay? So I do understand that, and if you do have anything for me, again, put it down below. If you like this video, thumbs up. If it was helpful for you and saved you money or whatever, or you went out and tried it and you liked it, then go for it. Thumbs up. And if you are not a member of my channel, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you have any requests or want me to do any tags or anything like that, let me know. I'll be glad to do that for you guys. And other than that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.